Dear creators, we got a problem. So, Article 13 then. Article 13, what is it? Article 13 is a bit of legislation setting the stages at the EU at the moment. It's going through all their parliamentary things or whatever it does, I don't know. And it basically is about copyrighted material being shared on social media, whether it should be Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, all those things, all the things. This video here, if Article 13 is what they're calling it, it's a huge copyright article. There's other Article 11s and bits like that in it as well. This video here, purely because of things like this cup with that logo on it, this top with that logo on it, all stuff that's copyrighted, and I don't own the copyrights to. I haven't asked the copywriters because I wouldn't know who to go to, or which law firm actually owns it. So I can't go to those guys and go, listen, I'm making a little video, it's going to be about 4 or 5 minutes long, and one of your logos may appear in it. Is that okay with you? Could you imagine if you had to do that every time? So basically what it is, it's like back in the day whenever we used to have the old tape decks. I know, kids, bear with me. Your parents will know about this. You could put in your copy that you bought of a tape on one side, and then you record it onto another tape on the other side of this deck, and you could give it to your friends. You can make mixtapes and share those with your friends. It's amazing how mixtapes have been about for years. I mean, whenever I was younger, we would all make mixtapes for our friends. Go, oh, listen to this here, this is great. You got a girlfriend, you make them a lovely mixtape and stuff like that. All that sort of thing was all okay. It was kind of frowned upon, but it was okay. But that in itself was a copyright infringement. You were sharing music that you didn't own the copyright to other people. And it's the same that's going on now, except the European Union, the way they're wording it, and what will happen means that the big players, YouTube, Facebook, the companies themselves would have to pay the fines as soon as a bit of content was uploaded to their channel that had a copyright infringement to it. They wouldn't get a warning. They wouldn't be able to say to this person, oh, that has to come down. They would get fined right away. So, of course, those big companies need to protect themselves. They said, listen, there's just too much. We could never police that sort of thing. We could never afford to pay this amount of money. It'd be just too much. So they'll stop it. They'll stop every sort of video that has that sort of content in it. Won't go up. Let's say you're a gamer on YouTube, or you share your games on Twitch and the likes of. You can't share those games anymore because of the fact that those games are copyrighted. You've got music in them that's copyrighted by somebody else, and the graphics is all copyrighted. That's whole things has got like copyrights all over it, and you can't use that. You wouldn't be able to share that on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook gaming as they have now as well. So there's a lot of implications about this. The other thing is, let's say you're a small YouTuber and you get asked to take a little promotion video for Tom's garage down the road, and he's selling these nice Toyotas and Fords in his garage. Now you could go down there and tell everybody about Tom's garage all you want, because Tom's only just got that sign up. He hasn't got any copyright on it. That's just his sign. You could do that all day long. The moment you turn your camera towards a car and you show the logo on the front, bam, you can't use that video anymore. It's gone. You've just copyright infringement. That's how ridiculous this is going to get. It's scary. Now I understand that these people maybe need some money. Let's say you're an artist, you're a singer, and your songs getting bantered about left, right and centre. That's what the share button was always there for, you know. That was what it was about. You could share your songs with other people. They're not downloading it. Well, most people aren't downloading it. A lot of people are just listening to the song. They're going, this is great, love it. Why have I never heard of this person? You know? It's because somebody else shared it. And because it's copyright material, Facebook won't be able to let you share it. Twitch won't let you sell it. Twitter won't let you share it. None of these people will let you share that song because of copyright infringements. And this is where Article 13 is going. This is why it's dangerous. Please, if you can, and you have a little bit of time, watch some of the other guys who are doing videos on this. They're probably a lot more educated on it than what I am. I've read about it, and I've watched a few videos and stuff about it as well, and to me it is scary. It's I just see it as unfair. I can understand why the bigger companies and the people who own the copyrights to these things will want money for them, sure. But the idea of Facebook and Twitter, whenever we share something with somebody, it's because we want them to like it too. It's never go, oh God, look how awful this is, and then show you a clip of something whatever is awful. Nobody ever does that. They'll go, oh God, this is awful. Never go and watch this, and you will not get the clip of it, you know, that sort of way. So I think it's going to do more harm than good. I think. There probably would be an easy way around it. Now, some of you may know I come from a radio background. I had my own internet radio station for a while, and because obviously I was playing music, I had to pay PRS for a year. And because I was only a small internet company, it wasn't that much, certainly not compared to what a national radio station would have to pay. So it could be pretty doable. Let's say you're a creator and you make money from doing your videos, okay? Let's say you get adverts coming up on your videos, or somebody sponsors you. If you make money at it and you're using logos throughout the year, or using a bit of music that perhaps, it's a 10-second clip of a song, and it's within copyright infringement, maybe then you should be paying a form of PRS, which allows then that money to be distributed to different legal copyright holders, and they can use it as they see fit. I know in radio we sort of had to make a note of what we all played so that the right artist got the right amount of money, this, that and the other, sure, but if we can find an easier way of doing it where they just get like a pile of money from creators and they can spread it out, wouldn't that help in some sort of way? I'm not talking about big money, I'm talking like, I know, £100 a year, £10 a month. But only if you're a creator who's making money from creating. Let's say you're doing this as a daily job in and out and you're using bits of copyrighted material. That's fine. I mean, if you do it already, if you do this and you want to use music, the chances are you're going to somebody who has lots and lots of music and you're paying them already. Perhaps you're paying them £10-20 a month to use their music. Right? So what's the difference of having a PRS that's going to just blanket everything and just go, hey, I can use this bit of music now because I'm paying my PRS for a year. But again, I think that should only apply to people who are making money. Anyway, I could go on about this forever. As I say, other people are probably doing the Article 13 videos a lot better than me. I don't think anybody actually really understands it quite yet, even though you'll sit there and I've read it I don't know how many times. And gone through different bits of the legislation and just going through Article 11, Article 13, and it's just like, Jesus, leave me out of this, come on. But it's there, it's in place, and it's probably going to happen in some shape or form. Hopefully they iron out all the stupid bits that they have in it, and they sort out a way of making sure that copyright holders get their money. Why not? Either that or be prepared for some very dull videos on YouTube. And but let's say, there's the other thing. If you're in America and you're going, it's an EU regulation, it's not going to bother me. Yeah, it will. Because let's say you've got a video out in America and it's getting loads of hits in America, none of your fan base in Europe will be able to see it. So remember that. I now call upon those who are the likes of Sean Durst, Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, all your big hitters on YouTube. I'm sure PewDiePie has, I watch the old PewDiePie but not a lot, but I'm sure PewDiePie's a little bit worried about this as well. But if you are a big YouTuber, please take 2 minutes from your vlogs and add a little bit about Article 13 just to make more people aware. Even if you are in America, because it will affect you in America as well, because as I said, the problem being is that yes, your American fan base will be able to see it, but in Canada and the rest of the world, but Europeans wouldn't, because it would be blocked because of copyright infringement. So it's not just affecting Europe, it's going to be a worldwide thing. Anyway, nice bright and breezy vlog for this weekend. Enjoy your day and your week, and I'll talk to you next week with something a bit better, I hope.